Welcome guys, in this video we will be comparing M416 versus AUG. As you know, in the new update, the AUG has been removed from airdrop and is now a world spawn weapon. This AUG has undergone some changes and it lost a lot of its power, basically it's downgraded, but is it still better than M416? Well, let's find out. First, let's compare the damage. Surprisingly, both guns have the same damage. Previously the AUG had a base damage of 43, but it's been reduced to 41 after being removed from the airdrop to be aligned with the M416, so, in terms of damage, it's a draw. Next up, we have the rate of fire or firing speed, which is a critical part of any weapon. Here's a side-by-side comparison between M4 versus AUG. It's very obvious that you can notice AUG is shooting slightly faster. In fact AUG is way faster than M416 by about 22%, which is a huge win for AUG in terms of rate of fire. This will lead us to DPS, also known as damage per second. This DPS will tell us exactly how much damage you can do in a single second. M416 has 426 damage per second output, while the AUG has 520 damage per second output. This high damage output is mostly because of its faster firing speed. Anyway, let's talk about the handling of the weapon. It's the most important thing for any weapon is its recoil controlling, and AUG is known for having better recoil and easier recoil than M4 since it was an airdrop weapon. But now it's no longer an airdrop weapon. Let's see how it compares in terms of recoil. This is the AUG's recoil when it was in the airdrops, and now this is the new recoil of AUG, the current one. So AUG did get a recoil nerf by 20% vertically and 10% horizontally. And if we put it next to M416's recoil, they both look very similar, but in a deeper recoil analysis, I have noticed that AUG has 20% less horizontal recoil, which is left and right recoil jerks. And AUG's vertical recoil is 3% higher, which is not a big deal since it can be controlled by pulling down the gun more. So this clearly shows that AUG has a better recoil handling than M416 in terms of stats and everything. Even according to my experience, I would say AUG definitely has better recoil controlling, and you sure will notice it when spraying with AUG, especially the less horizontal recoil. This can make your spray laser-like accurate if you're already good at spraying with M4. I know a lot of you are wondering about the hip fire. I think the hip fire performance will be very similar to their recoil, so basically what I mean is AUG will have better hip fire, but not by a huge difference. However, I need to do furthermore testing on the hip fire to confirm this, but you can let me know what you think about the AUG's hip fire according to your experience in the comments. But this is a big win for the AUG. This leaves the M4 way behind in this comparison. Now the reloading speed, so I'm testing the reloading speed without adding any magazines, and finally the M4 is notably faster in reload speed by reloading 1 second faster than AUG. Quick reloads are very important for close combat fights, and M4 has a huge benefit here. Now to the bullet velocity or bullet speed, so AUG did get a nerf in the bullet velocity. The previous bullet velocity was 940 meters per second, and currently it's 900 meters per second. While the M4 has 880 meters per second, so clearly the AUG has a higher bullet velocity. However, it's just 2% faster, and it wouldn't make a huge impact on your sprays, but the difference is there, and AUG wins in the bullet velocity comparison. So to sum up, both guns have the same damage. AUG has faster rate of fire, which means higher damage per second, better recoil control and better hip fire, but the M416 has faster reloading speeds. AUG has higher bullet velocity, so overall AUG is a better weapon according to this comparison. In the final conclusion, I just think that M4's title is slowly going to be taken by AUG for being the most reliable weapon in this game. However, in my opinion, M416 is gonna be M416 because it's a very popular weapon and people love this weapon. Those who know AUG is better will choose AUG over M4, but most players don't know that, so they will keep using M4. I even posted a poll on my YouTube community post, and 82% of you picked M4 over AUG, so this clearly explains, or maybe some players prefer M4 over the AUG because of the glacier skin. And I forgot to mention that AUG is going to be a rare weapon. It will be hard to find. I feel like its rareness is gonna be very similar to M24. So you most likely won't get to choose M4 or AUG for most of time. But hey, if you find AUG, just take it and use it. And that's all I got for this video. If you have any questions regarding AUG and M4, leave them in the comments, I'll try to answer, or you could join my Discord server, I might reply to your questions over there. And also you will find hundreds of layout controls and settings from 2 fingers to 6-finger claw, so you can look at their layout to create your own custom controls. And you could also post your controls and settings here, so it might help other players like you. And I'm doing a RP giveaway for 5 lucky winners in my Discord. Join my Discord server, link is in the description and also in the pinned comment. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos like these. See you guys in the next one.